I am so excited for the shoot tomorrow. It's literally like combining my two worlds. Let me tell you how I got it and what you're about to watch. So before I was in the video world, I used to be a caregiver. I worked with boys with autism and worked with all ages, kind of developing their social skills. And every other week, got to interact with these kids. I have cousins with autism. Autism for me is a huge part of my life. Why does that matter for this video or this vlog? Well, because the shoot I'm on is a school for kids with autism that helps them with their disabilities. When I was sitting, originally I was going to be a grip on this shoot. This is the power of being a part of a production company and working with people that believe in you, is when there's an opportunity, they will give you opportunity to show what you can do. And that's why I was like, I know I'm in the right spot. So I'm sitting in the office, this opportunity comes up. I'm like, hey, look, I was a caregiver before. I've directed a lot. I think I can do this. And they're like, go for it. Got this opportunity. So I'm really excited. We're filming tomorrow. It's going to be really good. So this vlog is that entire day. I'm acting as the lead creative. I'm going to end up editing this project too. So I'm going to be leading the interviews and kind of controlling a little bit of that direction, creative, directing the talent for the day. And the talent are not actors. So using my skills of being a caregiver, I'm really excited. Tomorrow morning's an early wake up. I'm bringing a little bit of gear, but Phil, the lead DP, who also does some other stuff, like Vince was telling me does some feature DP, so I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be an awesome relationship because I wanna pick his brain about this. So I really am looking forward if I could do that tomorrow. But yeah, really excited, this is gonna be great. Going off one go-go squeezer right now. About to listen to some jams. And I'm heading first to the producer, Joey, his place. And we're leaving from there to go to Chicago. Super cool of him to drive me in. I really appreciate that, but so it'll be a fun day. All right, we're getting ready. I have my gimbal, 2 FX6s. We got our cart. We're going soft light. That's a Forza 720. It's Phil's light. He's the DP today. Some neg and bounce over there. I am a gimbal lover. It used to be like really hard for me to balance a gimbal, but now that I know, flying an A7S III on this thing is insane. It just creates such good movement and shots, and you can move so quick. We were running a 2-camera setup, Phil's FX6, my FX6, and basically just had a key light. We eventually moved the seat away from the wall after kind of realizing, hey, we need more depth. And then we had 2 boom mics, a hair light, and that was kind of our look. Keeping it pretty low-key because we don't want to overwhelm the kids, because they're going to probably be a little bit more sensitive, and knowing that, hey, it's more important about getting them comfortable than us getting the most dynamic shot possible. So like knowing that balance is very key, and knowing who you're working with, that making them comfortable sometimes is going to be more important than getting the most buttery shot. I love this gimbal, by the way. With the A7S III, it's magic. So much fun, getting a lot of great stuff. It's going great. Phil, what's our lighting setup looking like today?
We have the rooms on.
We have the room.
Light,
that thing's a beast. I have that thing. It is a beast.
Yeah, it's a great light. So we have the Nanlite 720 with a Godox 120 dome. We got a grid on there. We're using a little bit of neg fill on that side just to cut back on some reflections and create some contrast and shape. And we have a Nanlite Pavo tube, 4-footer in the back for our hair light. So it's a very basic setup, but you know what? It looks great.
Do you feel like people hate on Nanlite?
I think they do.
I think people overlove aperture.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen a fair, like
I feel like there are pros and cons to both brands. Aperture, especially with the with their app.
Yeah.
Nanlite's app is very hit or miss. But like overall, I mean, a lot of the newer Nanlite stuff has caught up to almost exactly what Aperture is doing. It's just in a different form factor now.
Yeah.
So
Blue versus red.
pretty much, yeah, literally.
Joey, how are you feeling today?
Feel great. Yeah, just got some lunch with the boys.
Chick-fil-A.
Team's doing great.
Chick-fil-A hits.
We had a grilled sandwich, which I might go with a grilled sandwich next time.
Grilled versus fried. What do we think about that?
Blue versus red.
Blue versus red.
Blue versus red.
You get the grilled sandwich with a little bacon on it.
Ooh.
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 Yeah, no, feeling great. Client's feeling great. I mean, team's crushing it out here. Linking it up with the B-roll, with the interviews. I think we're going to end up with something when it goes into post. Chefs are going to love the ingredients we're giving to them. I'm going to cook up something nice.
Ooh. You guys, right? Yep, you go there, Max. Now, Jerry, you scooch in. This way. Yep, a little more, so you guys are close.
So,
Are you,
Hey.
Are you guys ready for your...
can you speak?
I can hear you.
Good
Oh,
job?
oh.
Yep, you don't have to touch it, okay?
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, I'm going to go sit down and we're going to talk, okay?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question and we're going to work together, right?
Yeah, right.
So we're trying to help other kids come to the school, right? So we need to say something. So I'm gonna say, what do you like about school?
Okay.
Well, let's think, right? You
Okay.
don't have to talk right away. You can think about it.
Yep.
Okay? So maybe you can say, I like school.
I like school because
okay, right?
I love
and then you
high
can say,
school.
At this point went really well as we're kind of wrapping down for this second location. The kids gave me a little bit of trouble. I mean, it's hard for them to sit and want to do an interview for that long. I get any kid alone would be. So I understand totally. So it's kind of like being on their side a little bit. When you're interviewing, the problem, I kind of found myself the solution to the problem. And these were not technical problems. It was, okay, the problem is the kids don't really care. All right, I'm on your side. Let's just get this over with. Kind of relating to that. This is our second angle, my tongue out. This is tricky because the sun kept moving and we literally had to put a huge negative fill that you'll see. Phil put up the negative fill. See what I did there? And we literally were battling this sunlight, which was just so difficult. Like, literally, the sun just kept slowly peeking up. So we kept having to slowly be like, hey, well, we got to move the interview. And that was a struggle that I was like, all right, kind of leading. I wasn't fully in that leadership position. So I was kind of in that middle ground. But I was like, okay, I feel this anxiety that the clients are watching us, having to set up. It's like, okay, maybe next time, I need to be more aware of this sun moving instead of being like, all right, yep, I think this will work. And kind of thinking now that I know, hey, the sun it's not worth it. Let's not battle it. Let's just find a spot where we're not going to have to deal with any of this sun. Just a boy and his crackers. And a boy and his drone. Just two boys in there. Long day.
Almost done.
Feels like 2 days though, but not like in a bad way.
Like we got a lot of work done.
It does I feel like we had 2 days of shooting
Yeah.
in one day, which is good. That's what you want to hear. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna enjoy my crackers.